Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Libras. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a look at what you're not expecting to happen from now until December 25th. So we're going to get straight into the reading. If you're new here, welcome. If you want to see more of my readings, make sure you subscribe, you hit that notification bell. Also, if you want a personal, check out the description box. That's where my information is always listed for readings. But let's get into it. Okay, Libras. Libras for now until December 25th. What are they not expecting to happen? Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Hangman. Okay? Libras. Libras. Okay. So we have throat chakra. We have the financial and material changes card in reverse. The waiting game. Foundation and achievements. And one more. We have passion ignited. Okay. So now that we have everything laid out, let's talk about this. There we go. Okay, so Libras, there's going to be a focus on money. I see mainly this focus is going, or your focus is going to be on money, as far as getting to a place to where financially you feel like you're able to get the things that you truly want. I see some of my Libras wanting to get like a new home purchase. This is something that you may have had your eye on, or for some of you, you may have had your eyes on a house specifically for a while now. But this is you guys really kicking it into high gear in terms of getting to a place financially where you're secure enough to, like I said, get the things that you've been desiring. Some of you also, it's just you want to be successful. You want to be able to take care of a household, if you were to have your own family. And some of you, it's like this is you guys really trying to close out the year on a high note. Some of you, also the reason why you may be extremely focused on finances because your personal life, somebody who you may want to be with, they may be giving you a little bit of a hard time. You could be having issues as far as other people coming in between your connection, and you could have like meddling mother-in-laws, or there could be an issue where there's infidelity on whoever's end, okay? Or you guys could just be at each other's throats, or just not really knowing where this relationship is going. Like you guys may have a connection there, and this may be somebody who you care about, but you guys may have been through a lot, and it's hard to just be like, okay, well, I'm done with you completely, but you guys may be struggling a little bit. And that's why your focus is elsewhere for now. Some of you also during this time frame, you are going to have to speak up for yourself, in a sense where, where you may have been a little passive in the past, you are going to have to be more upfront about how you're not happy with certain things that are being done to you, or the way that somebody's dealing with the connection you guys have with each other as well. You guys are going to have to speak up for yourself. And for others of you, this is going to be in the form of you having to speak up for yourself at work, where you're like feeling as if your voice is not being heard, you're not being respected, especially when it comes to getting a raise or what times work for you, things like that. But I see a countdown for a lot of you who are really trying to purchase a new home. I see you guys really putting your energy in that direction with the foundation and achievements card, and then also the 10 of Pentacles here as well. Also during this time frame, there's also going to be more of a focus on your belief system. So some of you may be looking at whether or not you believe in God. You may have had questions in terms of that, if that was something that you really felt connected to. And, you may be having moments of really asking yourself, like, where does your faith lie? Some of you also, you could be realizing that you're not as hopeful in certain cases because you've been let down. But again, this is you guys working on actually trusting the universe and not being so doubtful, especially when it comes to the universe removing you out of certain situations that you wanted to stay in the first place that may have not been good for you. And it's like you guys are learning during this time frame that you need to put faith back into the divine, because when you don't think that they have the best interest of you, then you're always going to be miserable with the changes that come, you know? Yeah, discontentment and boredom. Some of you guys could just be feeling out of place and needing to move on and do bigger things with yourself. Some of you also, if you've been taking any sort of like mental health break or doing your own thing, I just see you guys finally getting off of that I'm going to sit back energy. This is you like getting to work. Okay, let me clarify these. Oh. Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Two of Cups. I see a lot of anxiety in terms of a lot of stressful stuff that may be coming at your marriage or your relationship. Some of you guys may be overthinking things, and this may be causing problems. Or, like I said, there just may be a lot of anxiety in terms of giving somebody that time of day again, because there may have been a lot of things testing your relationship, and you could be pretty much like over that, not trying to basically go through the process of trying to heal a connection and it still not be successful because of all the problems, the influx of problems. King of Pentacles, Page of Swords, the Magician card. I see a business idea that's going to come in during this time frame. You're really going to have to get into your like brainstorming position here to actually make this idea come into fruition, especially if it's something that financially will be successful, but it's going to require you to really get resourceful, I would say, when it comes to starting up like this idea, this business idea. Some of you guys also may have a petty argument with an earth sign specifically. This person may be coming off a little bit manipulative, and you may have to check them and let them know, like, hey, I know that I know what you're trying to do. Okay, I see the manipulative ways that you're moving, and I'm just not going to allow you to basically manipulate me. So you guys are going to have to lay down the law with somebody. You guys also may have somebody stalking your Instagram and trying to find a way to manipulate themselves back into your life. You'll know exactly who that is. This may be somebody who's been stuck on you, and for some reason they just can't seem to let go of what was and what isn't at this point. But yeah, this is what I see. I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much, Libras, for watching this. I hope that you were able to take something from this reading. If you would like to, stick around and see more of my readings, make sure you subscribe. You hit that notification bell, guys. That's how you get notified whenever I post, and like the video, of course. And if you want a personal, as always, check that information out in the description box. I always leave it there. And yes, thank you for your support. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, Libras.